I'm Ava Laura.
And I'm Jessica.
And this is Black Leave America podcast, where we highlight holistic wellness, travel, mental health, and self-care through traveling outside of America to reconnect and rediscover who you are. It's time for us to leave any condition that disrupts our peace. Black Women Leave America opens your eyes and explores new ways of living, but more importantly, new ways of being. Because sometimes you have to leave in order to find yourself. Hello. Welcome to Black Women Leave America podcast, the live edition. I'm your host, Ava Laura.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jessica.
And we are continuing our post-election exodus episodes. I just like saying it. Yeah. So today, cool. We've been talking about, mindset shifts we have to make and also some practical things, right?
Sorry.
It's all good. If you're just coming to this, if you've been thinking about moving abroad, not just from this election, but even before, right? You've been sitting on the fence, not really sure what to do first, next steps. Make sure you check this coverage out. Make sure you check out our last episode with Barbara and Belize, who is phenomenal. We've talked to her a few times now, and she really kind of mapped out some of the things that you really need to work on through this process of deciding, yes, I want to move abroad, and this is where I want to go. So make sure you watch that. Today, we're going to continue some practical suggestions by reacting to some videos here.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and pull this one up.
Never stepped foot in before. Come with me on a flight over there. And yes, I flew economy because I no longer have status with Star Alliance because I didn't fly enough this year. But I flew with Turkish Airlines and it was great. And I'll answer some frequently asked questions I've got since I told y'all the news. Right off the bat, as an American, you're allowed a 1-year visa upon arrival when visiting Albania. And then after that 1 year, you can leave for 90 days, come back, and it'll restart. So that's the visa that I'm currently on. No application necessary. To learn more about the other visa options, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. I'm going to do a full video coming out in about a week. The currency in Albania is the lek, L-E-K, and it's about $1 to about 100 lek. I round up, so it's easier for me when I'm on the go. The national language of Albania is Albanian. It is extremely hard to learn, so I highly recommend learning a few key phrases so you can get around, but a lot of people do speak English. However, I noticed that the elderly do not, so using Google Translate offline will help you a lot. As far as work is concerned, I work remotely, and I honestly don't recommend coming here if you do not have your own source of income outside of the country. However, I have heard of some people who teach English here. And if you're wondering why I chose Albania instead of like a Portugal, Indonesia, stuff like that, let me know. I can do a video on that. If you have any more questions, let me know below. I'm about to go outside and go have me some fun and celebrate my move to Albania.
Wow. So what I really like about that is, one, she gave us some really good information in that really quick video, but also she's talking about Albania, which has come up in some of our lists. But I'm like, I don't know a lot about Albania. I don't really know anybody who's there.
I know.
Right? Remember, it came up on some list of like good places for Black women to live. And I'm like, why?
That's what I was like. I was like, where is that even? Where is it? Do you know?
It's so... definitely it would be great to contact her to have her come on and talk about Albania. I really don't know. If you are watching here, if you're a Black woman who's in Albania, a Black person in Albania, in the comments, if you are a Black person who thought about Albania, please put it in the comments.
It says it's Southeastern Europe, located in the southwestern part of Balkan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
South there.
Yeah. So that's what. So it's it's not the spots like Portugal. Like Portugal is big right now.
Oh, it's next to Greece.
Yeah. I was about to say Greece did come up on the list. I think Greece came up on the list for property. Like if you can get a certain amount of money.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
But people aren't really, I should say Black people aren't really moving to Greece like that, but visiting Greece. But yeah, Portugal is a hot spot right now in Europe. So I was like Albania, but the visa, there's no visa. So no visa required. I think she said, but you can stay for a year. You
Awesome.
leave for 90 days and then you come back and that year starts up again.
Wow.
That's kind of attractive. That'll get some people up in there.
That is kind of attractive. And she was saying 100. What was the name of the currency? I can't remember the name of the currency, but I would love to have. Yeah, I would love to have heard the conversion. Like, is that like how much?
We can look that up. You know, that changes anyway.
$2.
But I think she did choose it. One of the reasons she did choose it is because of the cost of living. You got to think about it, right? If they don't really have visa requirements like that, they want people to come.
Right.
Right. They're like, come on. We ain't gatekeeping at all. Just come on here. So
we ain't gatekeeping. Come on here.
It's probably, you know, pretty good. Listen, we need to get homegirl's name and definitely have her come and talk about that, because that's just not the hot spot. So I'm curious, and sometimes it's good. Like, you know, we went back, we talked to Barbara again. Like I said, go back and watch that video if you haven't. But she did talk about, you know, really just that process of getting in tune with yourself and really doing that work and allowing the place that you want to go to call you, as opposed to having to do all that research. And you might want a place that's like a slower pace and things like that. And it sounds like this is it. It's not on the map. It's not the hot spot that everybody is going to, but you might want that. So, so we need to talk about these other places that people are not going to as well. They're equally as important, because we're not monolithic, right? We like different things. And I think it's important to honor that.
Yeah, it says here that the cost of living is about $700 a month. A single person estimated monthly costs are about $700 a month for rent.
Oh, for rent. Okay. I mean, that's good. Let me tell you something. That was in the 90s in DC, okay?
Right. That part. That whole entire part.
I had a basement apartment right up the street from Howard University. $600 a month for a 2-bedroom for $600. I mean, come on.
Oh, you was doing way better than we was in California. I paid $800 for a 2-bedroom back then, but still, I was loving $800 a month.
But it was a basement apartment. Now, we had another apartment that was a 2-bedroom that was near U Street at the time. It was on W Street, and it was about $800. And I moved because I could get a cheaper one for $600.
Right. So yeah.
That now I don't even want to know how much that same basement apartment right now would probably be about $1,500 to $2,000.
$2,000. Yeah, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about this famous apartment complex that like all the celebrities stay in, and they were saying, back in the 90s it was about $1,500, and that was a lot. $1,200 I think, or something like that. They said now the rent is like $5,000, $6,000 a month. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you pay that much for an apartment? Anywho, but yeah,
Albania. So consider Albania, y'all.
Might be a place you might want to go. Definitely let us know your comments down in the comment section. Let us know if you've ever been to Albania or thought about possibly going there. And we'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Really short one today, but I definitely want to tell you guys, you can go without a visa.
You can go without a visa.
And like we said in the other episode with Barbara, don't pay your bills and leave.
And here's the thing though too, you can visit, right? Like you don't have to say I can't go anywhere until I'm ready to leave. Just go visit. Take some time off. Listen, we need to rest anyway. And just visit. Hop on a plane, stay there for a couple weeks and come back home.
Yeah. Visit, see if you like it. Take a look around. It's interesting though. If you're from her, I just want to show a little piece of it without the audio here. Her no, that's the plane.
Yeah, she showed a lot of the plane. That food didn't look good.
That did not. That wasn't very. That was very unenticing. But I'm trying to get to the part where she got off the plane.
That looks nice. I'm like, where is that? Nice. Was that in the airport?
I think that was in the airport.
I need to see her apartment. Like, I don't know if she has any that show her apartment or like, where she's staying.
Yeah. But that little piece, there's a little piece. It looks like there's a lot of cars out there. It looks
like a normal city to me.
It does look very city-ish. And I don't think I'm going to go in these cities like Barbara said, I like in that episode, I like when I can go somewhere. I'm okay with no nightlife.
I don't need nightlife either. Girl, I've been there, done that in my 20s and 30s. I am so good.
I'm so good.
I really consider myself to be boring because I like to go out to eat, you know.
Same.
I like hanging out with friends. Like, listen, I could have game night. We could play cards. We could play poker. I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to dance, but I don't want to go to no club. I'm too busy wanting to be comfortable.
Same.
I don't want to wear heels and have to go and look cute.
Oh, don't even talk.
And I don't want to do none of that. Like, if I want to dance, I want to go to a house party where I could literally go in my sneakers and really dance and sweat and have fun and not worry about all that other stuff. But yeah, nightlife, I don't.
Some pajama bottoms. Some
comfort.
Girl.
All about the comfort.
Okay. And I'm listening
to comfortable and cute, we winning, but it's all about the comfort.
And I'm listening to probably some 70s music and stuff. I'm listening to old school. Like
I'm listening to 90s. I'm gonna be in my bag with the 90s, okay? 90s,
he kind of ruined it for me. Homeboy kind of ruined it for me. Now every time I listen to something, I'm like,
listen, maybe I can't listen to him, but I can still listen to his artists. I'm still gonna listen to some Biggie.
I said every time I listen, I'm like,
we just have to mute his part, but I am listening to some Biggie.
We can do it anywhere. Peaches and cream. I'm like, Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson.
It's really sad that we can't listen to the music we love because y'all are horrible humans.
That's exactly.
Y'all need to get it. I still can't listen to R. Kelly.
Girl, and I don't think I will ever. Music. I don't think I will ever listen to
him. It's not
again.
Right. Become better humans.
Listen to him again. I think that him. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you are listening on the podcast, you might want to hop on over to the YouTube channel and take a look at the video because we do have, and I have amazing facial expressions. Ava Lara will tell you.
You both do.
Yeah, no, Ava Lara has
all over our face.
What? And we veer off like we're doing today. So thank you so much for watching the podcast. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening, and this guy says this on his podcast, and I love it. You've injected me into your earlobes.
I'm in your psyche.
Yeah, I'm inside of your earlobes, right in your eardrums right now. Then thank you so much.
Listen, that sounds a little creepy. I don't know. It sounds a little manipulative and creepy. I don't know how I feel about that.
He says it in a joking manner, but it really, especially like I have earphones in, so it's like, yeah, I'm injecting you inside of my earlobes. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Black Women Leave America podcast. Make sure you subscribe. You might not want to share. Well, share this one because the earlier part was really just
share it out. Listen, let me tell you something. In these countries, right, and we gonna end for real. But these countries that is not a lot of us there, you can bring your people. True. You know what I mean? If it's not a lot of regulation, it's come one call off. Bring your people. True. Bring your community. You know, obviously you want to get to know the people. Like, just go ahead and watch the interview with Barbara on how to conduct yourself, right? Please. You want to meet the people. You want to be open. You want to create a community. But bring your folks. Bring your family. Bring your friends, right? You can do that in some of these places. They're so accessible. Mm-hmm. So you can create that community that you probably wanted here in America that you couldn't necessarily find.
What was our other podcast that I said? Oh, Germany. Okay, so Germany and Albania. I'll be reaching out to those countries and saying, hey, do you have a representative that you could put on our podcast to talk about how you treat Black people? We'd love to hear from you. Let's see if they answer.
That would be very. You know what? Yes.
I'm doing it.
That.
I'm gonna do it.
Do that.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I
I'm
want to see
so
that.
serious. Yeah.
I
No.
absolutely want to see that. Thank you for that. Yes.
Yeah.
If y'all want to see that, let us know in the comments. I think that'll be very interesting.
Yeah. Comment. Go get them in the comment section, and then we gonna know how many people like. Yeah, go get them. Bring them on. Let's see. And we'll do a live stream with them and see if they're open to it. Thank you so much for watching Black Women Leave America and being a part of our community. If you've just come into our space and our place, welcome. As you can see, we like to have fun, but we also like to provide you with the tips and information you need to make a really great choice, because sometimes you have to leave in order to find yourself.
That's it. We'll see you next time. Peace.